What's going on, guys? Welcome back to this video. God, I love shooting a video twice because I forgot to hit the record button. In this episode, we're going to talk about my ex is too stubborn to reach out. So at this point, I'm just making videos on the most common shit that I see, the most asked questions, the most commented things, stuff like that, right? What I want you guys to do is look at what you're saying. My ex is too stubborn too. So let's break that down a little bit because I want to simplify it as much as I can. When you're trying to get somebody to do something that they don't want to do, how do they act? They don't do it, right? Well, if somebody wants me to come and play baseball and I'm like, nah. And somebody's like, come on, man, just do it. Nah. Oh, come on, man, it's okay. Come, just do it. Nah. That person's like, man, you're being so stubborn. Stop being stubborn. Or, okay, let's look at it in an emotional standpoint. Somebody doesn't want to face some sort of issue. So, for example, let's say me and my friend get into a fight, right? And I'm not talking about like a fist fight, like an argument or something like that. Even a fist fight. Dudes usually have a fist fight, then they respect each other after, and they're like, oh, you fucking punch like a bitch. But all joking aside, let's take a look at that. The period between when they make up with each other. Sometimes a really good friendship will affect the people around in a group of friends. It's happened to me before. Me and a friend of mine had an argument before. Neither one of us wanted to reach out. People are gonna be, you guys are being stubborn. That's probably a way better analogy than the baseball analogy, but whatever. Well, in that period of time, I really did not want to talk to him. So apply that to your ex and how they feel about you. I really hope that opens your guys' eyes because look, they don't want to reach out. They don't want to talk to you. They don't want to see you. They don't want to deal with the emotional stress of even talking to you at all, right? That's how I felt about my friend because I didn't want to face that shit back in the day, right? Now it's a whole different story. I'd be like, dude, we're fucking almost 30 years old. Like, what are we doing, right? But when you're in your early 20s, you got a lot of pride, you got a lot of fucking ego, and you're stubborn. And this is another thing that you guys got to deal with too is when you guys are young, especially young guys, we're prideful. We're fucking full of ourselves, right? When you get older, you realize that it ain't worth it. So I don't want you guys to be, and you're also reaching, like if you are saying somebody else is stubborn, man, I should make my videos twice all the time because now the second time I'm coming out with way more shit. So when you're reaching out to somebody, right, and you call them stubborn, that means you're trying to get them to do something by making them and forcing them to do it, which is the wrong way to do it. If I wanted you guys to do something, I would either ask or I would try to manipulate myself so that would attract you to do that specific thing. So when I try to get you guys to subscribe to my channel, some of you guys are going to be like, I don't want to. I'm not going to sit here and call you, if I found out who it was, right? I'm not going to sit here and call you stubborn. That's just not what you guys want to do. That's the same application you need to put on her or him, whoever's watching this video. Somebody who's stubborn just doesn't want to do what you want them to do. That's it. Don't overcomplicate it. Okay? Maybe throughout the relationship it was hard to get them to do things. Then choose a better person, choose a better woman, choose a better man, choose somebody who's more willing and open to do things, right? So I just dropped my notepad. Don't try to change your outer existence, okay? Try to change your inner existence and attract the people to you. That is the most important thing that you guys can do. And develop your character. The number one thing you guys need to be working on is developing your character. This is a book that I just picked up. I'll talk about it in my evening show tonight. Evening show number 2, if you guys want to find out what book that is. But it talks about the first thing that men should do after a breakup or something like that. And it was like, develop your character. Because women are always going to be judging you based on your character and what you do, what you act like, how you are with other people, blah, blah, blah. So when you do those things and then they test you, right? When they test you, they're just testing you to see if you are congruent with your character. And the more congruent you are with your character, right, the less they'll test you, okay? And they test you less and less the more masculine you are and the stronger you are. No man can escape a test. It's just if you want a long-term relationship, right? Now, That being said, there's a lot more women carrying around a lot of more masculine energy these days because they're watching videos like mine and applying it to men. And men are like, what the fuck? Why is she acting like this? So this is going to be the opposite side of the coin here. But guys, just develop your character. Become the man that you wanted your 5-year-old self, you know, to look up to. You know what I'm saying? That's what you guys, I hope I said that right. That's what you guys need to do, right? And just develop into the awesome man, the awesome person that will attract all these people back to you. Now, people are going to be asking me, well, how do I know if my ex is watching to know that I'm getting better? You don't, okay? It's got to be their choice to come back to you based on the qualities and the time that you guys spent together at that time. Unless they have you on social media and they haven't blocked you and you haven't blocked them and all that bullshit. And you're actually posting those things and making it known that you're in self-development and you're looking better and you're feeling better, you're talking to new girls and you're doing all that fun stuff, that's okay, right? But other than that, I don't want you guys to sit here and start fucking posting all that shit just to get her reaction. Again, you're trying to change your outer existence by doing that. You have to change inside. You have to become a better version of you. And if a girl dumps you, then obviously there's something about you that she doesn't like. So figure out what that is, change it, or work on it, right? And if they come back, they come back. That's the ultimate thing. Men and women overcomplicate all this stuff way too much because there's emotion involved. Emotions complicate logic every fucking time. It pisses me off because logic will say, don't date this person. Red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags, red flags. But emotion, men especially, will be like, oh my God, but the sex is so good. Oh, this is so good. She's so pretty. It's like, dude, is she good for you? Is she a nice person? You know? So anyway, Tactical Soap, sponsor for the channel. I love this stuff. Sorry. I love this stuff. It's amazing. And also, I'm going to be partnering with another fellow named John, Modern Life Dating, for a body language course that you all need to take. There was stuff that I learned in that course. Just from the little things that he showed me, I was like, oh my God, I never even thought of that. So I'll blast that out to my email list and I'll actually put the link down below if you guys are interested in that after it comes out. He's launching that in a couple of days. So I'll go back and I'll put that in my descriptions. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy and I am done.